Hello everyone, my name is Kieran Robertson. You may recognize me as EQUITY.GURU's resident plant-based advocate, although I'm usually hidden behind my writing and I'm not typically on video. So bear with me as I nervously try and form a coherent thought. But today I wanted to talk about Nexe Innovations. They're traded on the TSXV under the ticker symbol NEXE. So I should also disclose that I am an investor of Nexe, unfortunately. If I'm not mistaken, the company is down almost 20% from when I first invested in them. So whoop-de-doo. But first, before I start to grill the company, let's talk about a few reasons why I invested in Nexe in the first place. For starters, Nexe is addressing what I like to call the plastic predicament, and when I speak of this, I'm referring to the millions of tons of plastic that are disposed of in our oceans and landfills. In particular, a substantial amount of coffee pods, plastic coffee pods, aren't recycled, in which case, like I said, they end up in the oceans and landfills. And to make matters worse, these same pods take hundreds up to even thousands of years to break down into the environment. So as for what Nexe is actually doing to address this problem, the company has developed fully compostable plant-based coffee pods for use in both Keurig and Nespresso coffee brewing systems, which, keep in mind, are two of the leading retail brands of coffee brewing systems in the market currently. The company has also raised over, I believe, $60 million in equity and government funding. And it has also completed its site acceptance and factory acceptance tests. So, needless to say, the company looked promising. I'd like to believe it still is, especially when considering that plastic bans are being enforced around the world, namely Canada's plastic ban, for example, which aims to phase out all plastic by 2030 within the nation. So yeah, in addition to completing its SAT and FAT and raising over $60 million, the company is also listed on major e-commerce retailers like Amazon. But despite this, Nexe is suffering from a very severe and noticeable lack of media presence and also investor transparency. In fact, the last time the company put out news was on April 7th, 2022. So we're nearing almost 3 months now without even an update from the company. Although also in April they released their interim financial results, and as I believe it was February 28th, 2022, the company had just over $3 million in the cash position. So just to wrap things up, I think Nexe could rebound from its current position if it becomes more frequent with its news releases and becomes a little bit more transparent with its investors. I think a simple update would do wonders for the company. Personally, I'd love to see some sales updates and numbers and see how the company's products are actually doing. But I think if the company does this, we could potentially see Nexe become a major mover in the coffee pod market, especially considering it was one of the first on the scene to bring about this plant-based innovation. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Nexe, and let me know what you guys think in the comments.